Hello and welcome back to AstroPrinter. I decided to do a very quick, dirty little recording today to talk about failed prints. We all have prints that fail. In the middle of the night you get up and you walk downstairs and all you have is a big bowl of spaghetti on your print blade, and or the part that you've been waiting hours or maybe even days to print has printed flawlessly up to this point, and all of a sudden in the last 30 minutes or 1 hour something goes wrong, knocks the part off the print plate, off the print bed, and it's ruined. But not always. There is a way to fix them in some cases. So in my example, I want to do this recording quick and dirty because it actually happened to me today. So I want to go over what happened and one of the possible resolutions you can actually do to recover a failed print. So I was printing a Falcon 9 rocket. I'm big into astronomy, as you can probably tell with the images over my head and by the name of the channel. And I was printing a scale model of the Falcon 9, and this is the nose cone of the Falcon 9. But at this level, about 1 hour away from completing, my nose cone got knocked free from my print bed, and it ruined the print. And I was going to kick off a reprint of the nose cone, but I was wondering maybe we can actually recover this, because the failure area is nice smooth surface. So I decided to see if we can do a way to recover this without having to reprint, which is about 14 hours to print this. Oh, by the way, the material is natural colored IC3D PETG. I like IC3D. They're from Columbus, Ohio. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, but they're in Columbus, Ohio, and I'm in Michigan, so they're pretty close by. Their response is fantastic. You can jump on a phone with them. They will respond to you. You'll speak with Maria. She's really great. She'll take your order from you, and you'll have your order, especially if you're in the US, you'll have your order really fast. So anyone out there struggling to get filament, think of IC3D. They are very responsive, and they are really fast at delivering within the US. So, as I said, this broke off nice and clean, so I decided to try and repair it. Now, you will need precision calipers. And if you measure it using the precision calipers, the height of what worked in your print, and this is 144 millimeters. So, at 144 millimeters, so the remainder of this is what I need to print. Now, there is a way in CURA to actually adapt and change your print over to allow you to print only part of your part. So I only want to print anything above 144 millimeters. So let's switch over to CURA, and I'll walk you through the process, which is pretty straightforward on the screen, and you'll learn how to maybe recover a part that has failed on you. So here's the nose cone I'm trying to print. And as I said, the part that it was successfully printed was up to 144 millimeters, and it's pretty clean, so it makes it easier to recover. Now, if it's not very clean, you might be able to sand it or file it down to a nice smooth level surface, and then measure what's remaining, and possibly print the remaining part of your part that you're trying to run off through your printer. So, the one thing you need to learn about a slicer software, it will only print what's on a bed upwards. So if I move this down, it will only print the part above the bed. The part below the bed is ignored. So what I need to do in this case is, because I have it working, let me just reset that back up to 0. So I have good print up to 144 millimeters, but anything above that is what I need printed. So I'll set my Z to negative 144. Now all the remaining part below the print surface right here is ignored because it can't print below 0 in Z, and it will only print the top piece of the nose from my nose cone just to finish off my part. So I'm going to slice this, run off the printer and get it printed, and I'll come back to you as soon as that print is done. Okay, so the print is done, and this is the small piece that I needed to print. Now my nose cone minus the actual nose if I get my piece that I printed, it fits on. It's a little bit big, but that's okay because this is going to be painted and filled and painted and sanded to be white. So it wants a bit of super glue to glue that in place. Sand it, filler primer, sand it again, then paint it. I have a completed nose cone, and no one's any the wiser. So there are actual ways to recover a print that has actually failed mid-job, depending on the failure type and so on, but it is possible to recover them. So thank you for watching. Please click on the subscribe button below, and also please check out my Patreon page, which is also linked below, and my any of my affiliate links. Please, those affiliates is how I manage to keep this channel up and running. And keep printing, stay safe, wash your hands, and have a good day.